Well, hey everybody, it's great to come to you with an update this month. We're actually on our last day of vacation, but we wanted to shoot a quick video and just let you know what we have happening and what's been going on over the last few weeks.
Yeah, you know, it's so important to take time to refresh, and so that's what we've been doing. We've been kind of just enjoying God's creation and being able to enjoy each other's company and to laugh and to just soak up all the sun when at home people are in scarves and hats and jackets. So it's just been a really good time to just kind of take a breather and reconnect with God, reconnect with His creation, and just find a place of peace and refreshing. So I just want to encourage you guys to be able to do that for yourselves, where it's super important for us to be able to reconnect to Him, because He's the source of our refreshing, no matter what our surroundings look like.
Right. We were just at this really old fort in Puerto Rico a few days ago, and anytime I go to one of these old structures, it's always interesting to me when you're standing in a building or a structure that's 500 or years older, you know, or 1,000 years old, and how it's still standing and it's still there. And it's just so interesting when you think about how it had to have good foundations in order to survive, you know, all of the things that came against it. And one of the things we think about often in Christianity is this idea of identity, and how we have to have a solid foundation of identity. We have to know who we are. Otherwise, we're just going to crumble, and all the other things that normally come against you come against you. But when we know who we are, and we're focused on that true identity of who Jesus says we are, it gives us the foundation to continue to stand and move forward in what God has for us.
Yeah, and you know, we were able to see places that have been really devastated by the hurricane and the storms in Puerto Rico and in St. Martin, and the people, though, they just came together and they said, you know what, we're not going to let this define who we are, and we're not going to let it become a blockage to how we can rebuild and start again. And even in one of the places in St. Martin, they have a historical place where they, even after there's damage, they rebuild it to look exactly the same as it is before, because they want to keep that integrity of what the foundation is supposed to be. And that's so important for us when things are going a little bit differently, or we feel like there's a storm coming in our lives. Like, we need to know that we're firmly rooted, just like these palm trees behind us that sway with the storms, but they're so deeply rooted that they're not able to be uprooted at the least sign of turbulence. And so what we can hold on to as believers in Christ, and knowing that we have a relationship, is that we can be strong in our foundations as long as we're reconnecting with His Word and spending time in His presence.
Yeah, and that's why we do what we do, right? It's to encourage others and to help others walk out their true identity, so that, you know, when those things come, we're all ready, and we're ready to just walk out what God has for us, and walk it out in a way that represents Him in such a good model, in such a good way. And so, you know, one of the things we have coming up in the next few weeks is our annual giveaway of hats and scarves and
gloves and chapstick.
What's the deadline for that?
The deadline to send your things to us, or send a donation to us, is by December 22nd. So we are going to bless our friends on Good Hope Road. We can't solve all of the world's problems, but we can bring joy and hope to people around us. So help us bring that joy and that hope back to our friends on Good Hope Road by sending us either your donation so we can buy gifts, or either sending us your hats, scarves, gloves, chapsticks to our P.O. Box, which is listed on our website at www.nomorewounds.org.
Also, we've got some speaking events coming up in the New England area in the next few months, so keep an eye out on our schedule on the website, and come out if you're around. And I know we'll be in Delaware, we'll be in maybe somewhere around Connecticut. We haven't locked that down yet. We'll also be teaching in DC, of course. And we have some new things coming up. We're going to start this year in the DC area, so keep an eye out for our end of year video. We'll announce some of those teachings and trainings that we'll be doing throughout the DC region starting next year as well.